This is Lansdowne Roar, the voice of the fans, and we are live from Athens. David Dunn here, joined by Conor McAvoy from Rep Tracker over on Twitter, and we are here for the pre-game between Greece and the Republic of Ireland in a crucial Nations League game. It's about to kick off in just under an hour, 58 minutes and 33 seconds. We're here to talk about the starting 11, which we're going to show you first, and here it is. I'm going to read it out in the order. And by the way, I've just noticed my internet's going there, so I do apologize if I go off or the quality isn't as good. Trust me, it's been a nightmare. But anyway, here's the starting 11. In goal, of course, Caoimhín Gallagher, Liam Scales, Dara O'Shea, Josh Cullen, Sammy Smodic, Evan Ferguson, Robbie Brady, Jason Knight, Troy Parrott, Chidozie Ogbeni, and Nathan Collins, captains decide. Before we get into that, Conor and I are going to talk about how we feel that team is going to line up. I just want to pay a little bit of tribute here. You saw at the beginning, Jack McGuinness, who passed away. Dave McGuinness, his son, who is a regular contributor on the podcast. We just want to give our condolences here from the pod and the page to the McGuinness family. Unfortunately, Jack had been unwell for some time. Jack, an avid follower of the Republic of Ireland team when he was healthier. This is what David had to say about him. Dad and I went to every match together for a great many a year. Apparently hadn't missed a game since the early 1950s. His first game being Ireland v Austria in Dalymount on the 25th of March 1953, a 4-0 victory with 2 goals from Alf Ringstead and 1 each from Tommy Eglinton and the great Frank O'Farrell, who famously went on to manage Man United. In recent years, Dad wasn't able to attend, and my seat at games for the last few years had been by his bedside in his care home. And also, he played for Stella Maris, probably butchering that, in the 1950s with Johnny Giles and played against a youthful Eamon Dunphy. Our condolences to David and to Jack's family and everybody involved there. Really, really sad news to hear about that. David, we hope you are well and our very best to you. And hopefully we can get a result for you. Well, hopefully we get a result for you guys tonight anyway. Right, back to the starting 11. This is how you reckon, Conor, they're going to line up in a 4-2-3-1. O'Shea, Collins, Scales, Brady as the back four. O'Shea obviously being the right back. You can hear the boos in the background. Cullen and Knight in a pivot role. Ogbeni on the right wing. Smodic on the left wing. Parrott replacing Finazaz, sitting in just behind Evan Ferguson, who starts again. Are you happy with that starting lineup, Conor?
Yeah, I'm happy. I know there'll be a lot of disappointment that Fessy isn't starting, but we don't want to put too much pressure on the lad, and if he can keep doing these roles of coming off the bench and making a huge impact. But I'm a bit surprised that Zaz is the ones that dropped, because everyone was going on about Ferguson getting dropped, but I can understand why Ferguson's kept his place. Like, he is the main man for the future. We need to build around him and put some faith in him, and if he gets a chance, you'd hope he'd take it. He just didn't really get many chances the other night, but I'm surprised he's gone with the front two of him and Parrott. That's probably the surprise, but I don't mind at all. I think them two will probably link up very well, and we could hopefully be in for a good night.
Well, we hope. I mean, there was talk about Festi maybe coming in as a right back. That was never going to happen. You rightly corrected me the other night. He replaced Chidozie. He came in as a right winger. This for me, this is going to be, I think Heimer is going to, I haven't seen the pre-match interview, by the way, guys, so if you've got any comments there about it, and by the way, if you've got any comments in general, get involved, have your say. This is the time to do it. We got about 20 minutes before we go away. I'd normally go for a halftime coffee, but that ain't going to happen because we're squeezed in here and they put... I ain't getting out of here. Hopefully we don't need to evacuate. But anyway, sorry, you can hear the crowd in the background. But yes, going back to you, Fessy Abasala, I think he's going to go with a very defensive-minded back four. I think he's going to try. We know when this game kicks off, the atmosphere, you can hear it already. The stadium is absolutely nowhere near full. You can hear that? Hold on, let me get the camera. You can hear that atmosphere. It is nowhere near full. And the noise these guys are making. So this is going to be a red-hot, white-hot atmosphere here tonight. And I think he's going to try and silence the crowd and maybe play his way into it. We got the lads to do that, haven't we? To hit him on the break. We got the likes of Chidozie, Ogbeni, obviously, and Sammy Smodic. But What you reckon, Conor? I reckon it's going to be an onslaught. They're going to come at us for the first 15 minutes, absolutely like hammer everything and try to get an early goal against us.
Yeah, because I honestly think they'll probably die out eventually, just after what all they've been through this week and the effort that England game would have took out of them. I'd say the lack of sleep, especially between the players and the staff, has really taken a toll. So I do think they'll try and come at us all guns blazing at the start, trying to get an early goal or two. But it's how we fend them off, and then towards, I'd say, Heimer will look to make the subs, the likes of Festi, likes of Azaz, whether Ida comes on, someone off the bench that can make that impact.
Yeah, I'm actually struggling to hear you. It's so loud. But yeah, I mean, obviously an emotional night for the Greeks, and we're kind of thinking, has that maybe taken it all out of them? Really, like Greek folk in general seem to be quite an emotional crowd, and they showed that, didn't they, against England the other night? And we're kind of hoping that we'll sort of get the other side of that. I was over at the team hotel today, and the lads look very. If you haven't guessed it, folks, there they are. They're coming on. There you go. They're gonna train in the goal just in front of me there. Sorry if you're not watching us on YouTube. So yeah, this is gonna be some atmosphere tonight, Conor. But yeah, the Irish team looked very relaxed in the team hotel. They were just very, chilled out. Went for a walk. Chatted away to the CEO, David Corral. He's over here with Mark Canham and Paul Cook, and yeah, everyone's very relaxed, very happy. Obviously, the last night. What are your expectations from this, Conor?
I expect a good Irish performance in the sense of defensively very strong when they go forward, to be very dangerous, to be like a team that you can say whenever we go forward, we're causing a threat to that Greek defence. So I'm quietly confident heading in tonight. I know Greece are a very decent side, but I think we can get one over on them or get a very solid draw. So I'm hopeful heading in tonight. I don't know about you.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I would be very happy with a draw here. Like, I'd really love to just, even if they batter us for 90 minutes, a draw here. Just another building block, just to basically, we had a great result the other night. Forget about the performance. It was a better result, really. And, just a positive result here would be absolutely fantastic. You can hear a lot of movement in the background. All the press are coming in here, and it has to be the most cramped press area I've ever been in. We've got some stats here for you folks. Like the last game, we did a bit of a head-to-head here. So I'm just going to read through this here now. Some match facts for you. Doesn't seem to want to work for me. There we go. So kickoff 7:45, Irish time 9:45 local time. It is on RTE if you're watching it back home. Tonight's referee is Joey Kuj. He's 32. He's from the Netherlands, and the VAR team is also from the Netherlands. Currently, Greece are 48 in the world. We are 62nd. Hopefully that'll change after this. The head-to-head is the 8th game between them, but in the previous 7 games, Greece have won 5, and we have drawn 1. Hopefully that'll change tonight. And last 5, Greece have won 4, we've won 2, drawn none, we've lost 3, they have lost 1, and of course that includes that fantastic performance against England the other night. England, what score is the England game, by the way, Conor?
3-1. That's a certain someone scored for England, or a certain 2 people scored for England.
3-1 up.
Yeah, 3-1 up. Finland got a goal back. It was 3-0.
3-1 up, said it.
So what you think pretty much is that?
Not great.
Sure, any points tonight probably would guarantee us probably 3rd place in a sense. You'd think you're not going to expect Finland to come to Dublin and get more than a point anyway. So if we got a draw tonight, that pretty much I'd say would guarantee 3rd place. But I'm hopeful that we can come here tonight and get a win. I know you said about if they pelt us for 90 minutes, but I think we can do better than that. I think we can cause huge threat to them on the counter, or whether we can have 10, 15-minute spells where we're on top, because they're a great team that don't necessarily want to dominate possession, or like a Spanish style of play. They're a team that likes hitting people on the break and like the transition fast. So maybe at times they might sit in and think, give the Irish some hope and try and hit them on the break. But I'm confident. I don't know why, but I'm always confident when Ireland play.
You're always confident. And what are we not to do, Conor?
Don't doubt me. Don't doubt me, no matter what.
Come on, it's your catchphrase. There you go.
Do not doubt me.
Don't doubt Conor. That's what you don't do. We're gonna have a look at the comments. Some nice ones coming in here. JOC says, "Hold on, sorry, this is StreamYard is being an absolute pain. Everything about this fucking trip. It's just been a pain in the arse. Fucking guy tried to pickpocket me today. Tried to take a Snickers bar. Just no help from anybody here in the stadium trying to get anything. No food downstairs. No coffee. Trying to find the media section. They wouldn't let me in the media room. And then they're like, "Oh, we'll let you in." Just this whole thing. Anyway, sorry, I'm ranting. And of course, JFC does say rest in peace to Jack McGuinness. And of course, all the thoughts go with Dave McGuinness and his family. JC as well. Conor, that's a great setup you have in Athens.
I've rented out a studio in Athens, and then I come into the ground 15 minutes before kickoff.
Yeah. It's a shame you couldn't make it. They were asking for you. Baylor. Dave McGoldrick scored on the weekend. He's an upcoming talent. He should get called up, in my opinion. I'm sure if you want to find out about Dave McGoldrick, this youngster, they can head over to Rep Tracker, can't they, Conor?
Well said. Well said, Dave.
No. Sorry. This is a very uncomfortable, fucking awkward setup here. I've got, you're not catching us at our best here, folks. JOC says Finn Azaz rightly dropped, Conor.
I wouldn't say that. I thought he looked bright. I didn't think he had a great performance the other night, but when he got on the ball, you could see him in the half turn. But I can understand why he's been dropped in a game like this. But I don't know if you've seen Heimer's comments from the embargo bits of the presser night, and he seemed to say that Azaz is our best creative midfielder and that he's the type of person we need in the long term in that number 10 role, looking to make them balls in behind and linking up with Ferguson. So I'm surprised he's dropped, but I'm happy that if anyone's going to come in from in that role, is Power to link up with Ferguson.
Nah, fair. Dan Flood asks, or Dean Flood, sorry, Dean. Sorry, John, you made it. Sorry, members of the press pack stuck on the train coming in. Dean Flood asks, has it sold out tonight? I don't think it's quite sold out. Apparently, there's 28,000 home fans here. Holds about 30,000. And apparently, 1,000 Irish fans, which are over on the right to my right, making plenty of noise. Peter Manny, a good side, reckons Peter. Stephen O'Rourke, come on, Ireland. Good man, Stephen. He reckons 1-1 or 2-1 to Ireland as well. Sorry, in StreamYard. What score do you reckon tonight, Conor?
1-0 Ireland.
1-0. I'm going to go 1-1. I reckon 1-1. Kieran on YouTube. Sorry, folks. Just the L StreamYard. Love to see a good hearty performance from the lads. I think seeing that fight and belief again tonight will keep that momentum going, no matter the results. Darren O'Grady, think a draw is possible and we'll be very happy if we get one. 100%. The Eagle says, love to see Ireland win tonight. Oh, 100%. Doubt it, though. I reckon a draw. A draw I'd be happy with. The home fans coming on here. Hold on. Let me just show you. Just give you a little taste of the atmosphere here in the stadium. And they're coming on there. I don't know if we're allowed to do that, actually. You wait for probably put an embargo. He says, 99% of me thinks we lose tonight, but I'm going with the 1% for now.
Oh. It can't be that negative. 99, not even Dave's 99.
The midfield have to...
Right to the end.
Not even.
We're going right down.
Hold on. We're right on top of each other here, as you can hear. Sorry, folks, you're hearing a lot of voices in the background. This is a shy press box. The Eagle midfield have to be much better. What do you reckon, Conor? They were excellent in the second half, I thought.
Oh, Josh Cullen was brilliant, didn't I? But over the course of 90 minutes, yeah, I do agree.
Yeah.
Actually, are you surprised? Are you surprised Knight's starting after he looked absolutely knackered? After 70 minutes tonight?
Yeah, that does surprise me because obviously, it's about 21 degrees here, so the heat is going to be a factor, completely different. But Jason Knight is fit as a fiddle, though, isn't he? So maybe he can handle to, Stephen Kenny used to always talk about overloading the players. Well, I think Jason Knight can handle that. But what he'll probably do is, he'll probably place Knight with Johnston, or he'll change it around multi in the second half if we need it. There's some pace in this team, like Festy and Mikey Johnston on the bench as well. So, he's got options. Does have options. Where am I? I've got lost there. Oh yeah, someone asked where Martin is. John O'Sullivan. Martin is in a pub back in London watching us. Kind of wish I was here. There as well. Damien Scott, first world problems. Yeah, I know, Damien. I know. I'm just grumpy. I don't even know what day it is. I really don't. I've had fun. I was out last night chatting away to Jason Fitzsimons. If you noticed, Jason, I got your name right. Not Fitzsimmons, Fitzsimons, he told me. We were over in the James Joyce bar, nice part of Athens. So yeah, it was lovely to talk to a couple of fans of the pod and all that. Very complimentary about yourself, Conor, as well. They love what we do, and they love the whole thing with our boys in green and all of that, telling the fans how the players are getting on. So brilliant support. Martin Fitzpatrick, draw would be a great result. It would. Positive result here, just a positive result, another building block. Matt Wall, let's go. Absolutely. John O'Sullivan, Conor, you should be in Athens.
Don't make me cry.
Shouldn't you, Conor? Huh?
You're
a bit. Yeah, you do sound a little bit. Yeah, you do sound a little bit melancholy. Trust me, you probably got better of the fucking two. Stephen O'Rourke, well done, lads, and great live as always. Thank you very much, Stephen. I just. Oh, hold on. Here we go. They're coming on. Whole team now coming on for a training session, and the fans are booing. Oh. And you got the home fans coming on there now. I don't like it. See, you should be here, Conor. You should be sitting right next to me. You'd probably be sitting on my lap.
No room for two of us.
Literally. But anyway, but Stephen, no, I've had a blast. Genuinely, it's tiring sometimes, but and you're at the Mercy, as you saw the other night, Conor, in Finland. But they were fantastic Finnish hosts. But you're totally at the mercy in terms of Wi-Fi, in terms of, in our case in Finland, power, electricity, the basics, running water. But anyway, we've had a great time. John O'Sullivan, opinions of Dave McGoldrick, Dave and Conor.
The king, the greatest footballer I've ever seen in my life. What a guy!
The Irish answers, Ireland's answer to Berbatov.
No,
the Eagle. Azaz was terrible the other night.
Bit harsh.
We're not even. The ground isn't even full, and you can hear the atmosphere. This has got to be something else tonight.
By the way,
Azaz was terrible the other night, Conor.
Bit harsh. Yeah. Do you not think that's a bit harsh? But just on Wobbly, why he's dropped for Parrott. I've seen Heimer's talk there with Tony, and he said that he's going to use Parrott and to exploit the counter attack against Greece. So it's more Azaz. The one thing Azaz lacks is the ability to cover ground, and Troy Parrott's movement is one of his best assets. So I'd imagine it's the thing of on the counter attack, Parrott making some acute runs in behind or coming to feet.
Yeah, it's going to be interesting to see. Parrott is he's more of a finesse footballer. He's not about power. Yeah. He's about finesse. That's why the Dutch league suits him. And it'd be interesting now to see what impact he can make tonight. I really hope it. He's due a couple of goals for Ireland. Dean Flood, surprised to see Knight start. Figured he'd be knackered. We did talk about that the other couple of comments ago, but I think he's fit enough, lad, isn't he? NR3 Smoking Dank. What channel is this on? Sky. No, it's on RTE in Ireland. I'm not sure what it is in the UK. I don't think it is being shown in the UK. Probably Premier Sports. Matt Wall, this could be useful to anybody watching outside of Ireland. Matt Wall, have it on Viaplay YouTube channel in the UK. So there you go, Matt Wall. Thank you for that. Viaplay YouTube channel in the UK. Apparently, hopefully that will
Viaplay shows Spanish football and stuff.
Do that. Football. Football Channel. How many goals do you think Greece will score tonight? 1, because it's going to be a 1-1 draw. We got team sheets. Thanks, John. Photocopied.
Friends.
You guys got one? No worries. Yeah, sorry, just got a team sheet here. You never know what's going to happen here in Lansdowne pre-game, right? But yeah, the rest of the Irish press pack are starting to come in. I reckon it's going to be a 1-1 draw, Football Channel, wherever you're from. I'm trying to figure out where you're from. Kevin O, 3-0 to Ireland. Ferguson hat-trick. Is that your burner account? That's something you'd say, Conor?
No, I think it'll score 4.
Amy. You think it's score 4? Amy, Knight seriously underrated. Nick asks, is Parrott on the wing, and if so, why? He's not on the wing, is he? He's playing as an attacker behind Ferguson.
Yeah.
Second striker. Sandra Keogh, how are you doing, Sandra? My old schoolmate. Hat-trick for Parrott, hopefully. Ed M. Hart is saying 1-0 to Ireland. My head thinks 3-1 to Greece. And Stephen Rourke says hello to Sandra Keogh. I'm not Nico. We're gonna go Nico. I don't want to even attempt that. Sorry. Greece is just better. Imagine going to England and scoring 5 times, 3 of them disallowed for offside. Did they actually score five goals in total? Did they?
Yeah. The 2 goals disallowed, or 3 goals disallowed. I think Dave's gone. I think he's gone, lads. We lost him. I'll give him a second to come back.
Yeah, I'm back here. Sorry, folks. No, I'm back here. Can you hear me?
Yeah. I can see you again.
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Grand. We better wrap this up. Otherwise, it's got to get, as you can see, everyone's coming in now for the game. We've got 37 minutes before we finish up here. Conor, how come you're not in Athens, Conor? Your fans want to know why.
Just weather conditions didn't work out. The flight was cancelled from Monaghan Airport.
Mattress.
Yeah, exactly.
Monaghan Airport, please. People in Monaghan, when you see an airplane, you point up. Sorry.
You're not welcome.
Dave McGuinness. Thanks, fellas. That was a lovely gesture. Much appreciated by me and the family. We are listening in. Good man, David. And yet again, from myself and Conor and Martin as well, our condolences, and we hope you guys are doing okay. Dean Flood would love to see Taylor make his debut tonight if the match calls for it. It's Mark McGuinness. Sorry, I was getting confused with Mark McGuinness, who is at home. Conor, more Ireland fans here today or in Helsinki? Well, apparently, was it 1,400? Or no, it's about 1,000, wasn't it? It's about the same. 1,000 travelled to Dave McGuinness, come on, Ireland. Good man, David. And Conor, the last one, and we're going to get out of here before I lose the internet connection. If we win this, do we go second, Conor?
No, we go 3 points behind Greece and England, who will be both on 9 points.
There you go. The damage was done at home, really, wasn't it? If we had just drawn or got a result there anyway. But listen, guys, we're going to leave it too. Sorry, a bit of a messy pre-show, or pre-game, but it always is, isn't it, here on Lansdowne Roar. We will be back about 5 or so minutes after the final whistle. Hopefully it's going to be a result, a positive result for the boys in green. But we're going to sign off here. So about 5 or so minutes, we'll be live on the Twitter, the Facebook, and the YouTube, and all the usual stuff. Anyway, we're going to go. Conor, nice one. I will see you, my good man. Hopefully full time after a positive result. We'll see you guys as well. I'm David Dunn. He is Conor McAvoy. And we are out of here because we're getting a little bit crowded and it's getting a little bit uncomfortable. Come on, you boys in green.
All right. I'll chat to you after.
No, sorry.